for people who are scoring around 200 or 220 range, what I have observed is that there is one missing thing, is that most of the people do not have the conceptual clarity which is required in both papers. So that takes you here in 220, 225, 230 bracket. So if you are willing to work on that, and if you have conceptual understanding, then you will move up here 260 to 70 range, based on having a conceptual clarity and having the ability to attempt all the questions in the paper. From here to here, this jump will require few value additions and bringing something unique in your answers. Every answer I have tried to bring one unique point in each answer, so that if you can do, then it will add your score will jump from this to this. So from here in 2020, actually one incident was that in paper 2 I got 77, in one paper 133, here 126, 129, 136, 161. So that 77 is the lesson. It was lesson for me that do not attempt questions which you do not have an idea. So if you look at that paper, there were 2-3 questions in the initial segment, 10 markers, which were relatively tougher side. Other than that, paper was very easy. 2020 paper 2 easy paper, but still I managed to get a very low score. That was because in initial 2 paper I was sort of not aware of the exact content of the question. Still I went on and I wrote full 2 pages without knowing the exact content. So do not commit that kind of mistake in any paper, or especially optional, because professors, they are from the subject background and they will immediately know that you do not know about this thing. So do not commit this kind of mistake. And here the thing was about execution and having little bit of low value addition source. So in paper 1 I was not able to execute well this year, because it was a lack of time management. In the initial part I consumed some 15 minutes extra, and the whole paper I was just trying to cover up. So this led me here. This one and this one, it was more about having a perfect execution. This was again little less executed well, because I'm telling you this, in this 136 I got 110 marker incorrect. I was not able to correctly guess from which part it was, and I wrote it completely incorrect. And 115 marker also I messed up. So that led to this 136. It could have been 150, 145 with same knowledge, same content which I had. So it is very easily possible to score 150 in both papers. Here it was more about executing perfectly all the questions. This was the only paper in my whole paper that where from start to end I was not finding a 1 minute of lag in any question. So every question I devoted the time, exact time which was there for this question, and then I went ahead with the next question. So it was about perfect time management, choosing the right questions, and trusting on myself, what I know better, because I chose that PM Janman question. You could argue that these kind of questions everyone will choose, and then you will have to bring something unique. So here I was confident about my content, so I was able to execute it well.